Boston will be in the finals for the second time in 3 years and the 23rd time in franchise history. And what just a heartbreaking finish for this gritty, tough Pacers team.
Boston Celtics got into the finals with sheer luck. No, these are not our words, but this is what haters say. The Celtics had a lot of problems, and the main problem was the accusation of being a boring team. Do you think that the Boston Celtics' journey to the finals was a cakewalk? Let's take a look. With a string of spectacular wins, the Boston Celtics have stormed through the NBA playoffs and earned a position in the finals. Even though they have had a difficult path to the championship, they have encountered a few fewer difficulties than their opponent in the finals, the Dallas Mavericks. Throughout the playoffs, Boston took advantage of their opponent's mistakes and the ailments that kept important players out of the lineup. They easily defeated the Miami Heat 4-0 in the conference first round, making the most of Jimmy Butler's absence at crucial junctures. The Celtics' path to the finals has been easy due to the injured teams they had to face, but it can also be argued that the Celtics made those series look easy due to their sheer skill. The Dallas Mavericks have moved through the NBA playoffs and guaranteed their place in the finals with an incredible display of skill and endurance. Exceptional performances and determined victories have marked their journey despite the difficulties. The Mavericks played the powerful LA squad in the conference first round, and they won after a hard-fought series that displayed Luka Doncic's extraordinary talent. The Mavericks lost their opening game, but they came back to win the next 4, with Doncic spearheading the charge with outstanding all-around performances. Moving on to the conference semifinals, the Mavericks faced MVP candidate Shai Gilgeous-Alexander of Oklahoma City Thunder, who presented an excellent challenge. However, they emerged victorious, winning the series 4-2, with Doncic and his teammates delivering clutch performances when it mattered most. The Mavericks faced another tough opponent, rookie sensation Anthony Edwards, in the conference finals against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Mavericks won a hard-fought series despite a strong challenge, and Doncic led the way once more with his playmaking, rebounding, and scoring abilities. The Mavericks' run to the finals has been nothing short of spectacular overall, with their status as genuine title contenders cemented by outstanding performances against elite opponents. The Boston Celtics won the league in regular season play and continued their winning ways in the postseason with the best record. Nevertheless, Miami, Cleveland, and Indiana, the teams they defeated en route to this point, were not among the top 4 teams in the East. Dallas ranked 5th in the West, and it defeated the Los Angeles Clippers, a team vying for the championship, in the opening round. They then went on to defeat Oklahoma City and Minnesota, the top 2 seeds, showing their superior skills. It goes without saying that no team's path to the NBA Finals is simple, but the Celtics of 2023-24 certainly gave the impression that it was. They easily achieved a 64-18 record, which was 14 games better than the next Eastern team, the New York Knicks, who finished 50, 32, and 7 games better than any other NBA team. Note the Denver Nuggets and Oklahoma City Thunder finished with 57. The Celtics were able to guarantee the top seed throughout the NBA playoffs and home court advantage for each series because of their outstanding record, which stood out above the rest. They were the first team to guarantee a postseason berth, so they could relax and bide their time until their first rival surfaced. In revenge for the Miami Heat's 7-game victory over Boston in the previous year's Eastern Conference Finals, the Celtics crushed the Heat in the opening round. Though Jimmy Butler was out of the Heat's lineup due to an injury sustained in the play-in game, the Celtics were still strong favorites going into the game and defeated Miami in 5 to go to the conference semifinals. The Celtics used the same strategy against the Cavaliers in the conference semifinals as they did against the Heat, setback threes. In addition to lacking their greatest defender, Jarrett Allen, for the whole series, and star player and leading scorer Donovan Mitchell, who missed the final 2 games due to a calf injury, the Cavaliers were not lucky in this series. That series was far more unequal overall, even though the majority of the games were tight. Boston advanced to their second NBA Finals in 3 seasons by sweeping the Pacers, winning all 4 games, both at home and away. The Celtics lead the 2024 NBA by a great margin. The next closest team in the conference is 14 games behind them. To put this into perspective, we got the 10th-seeded Golden State Warriors. They were closer to the 1st-seeded Thunder in the West than the number 2-seeded Knicks are to the Celtics in the East. This illustrates even further how good this team is. They are a 64-win team, effectively tying them with the 25th best team in NBA history. With the 25th best record in roughly 75 years of NBA history, they rank in the top 1% of all teams. Despite being such an elite team with amazing statistics, the Celtics game is boring. The Celtics appear to be completely programmed by an algorithm, which is a reason they come across as so uninteresting. In other words, their gameplay is predictable. Drive, kick out, pass around, and attempt a three-pointer. It's a bucket in transition after that, then carry on, swing out for an additional three. They basically score half of their points in this manner in every game, and to put it simply, it's like witnessing a loop. In other words, they function much like a computer program. They continuously carry out the same monotonous plays over and over again, regardless of whether they are comfortably ahead of the game or well down. So, will the Boston Celtics level up their game to win against the Mavericks? If so, how are they going to do it? The Mavericks are a rather unknown opponent for the Celtics. In the regular season, they only played each other twice, with Boston coming out on top both times. From the season start till now, the only thing the Celtics have managed is to win. Their success can be traced to their strong squad and lack of injury concerns, with the exception of Kristaps Porzingis. Many teams are unable to stop the Mavericks' lethal 1-2 combo of Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic, but the Boston Celtics are one squad that can. With Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, the Celtics have a potent 1-2 punch of their own. They are averaging 51.8 points apiece in the playoffs, the same as Dallas's pair. The Celtics' ability to carry on from the regular season and playoffs will be crucial to their championship victory. They were eliminated from the Eastern Conference Finals the previous season after losing to the Miami Heat. Boston has been unable to exact revenge on Golden State for their loss last year. However, Tatum is eager to make up for lost time. If the Mavericks felt it was hard to play in Boston, they may find it even harder when the series moves to Dallas. Throughout this NBA Finals run, the Celtics, who won both games 1 and 2 at their home court, have shown themselves to be a historically excellent road team. Boston has played 6 away games and scored a victory in each of them. The Mavericks now have to choose between watching the Celtics win the Larry O'Brien Trophy in Dallas or marring that record. Mavericks coach Jason Kidd stated, "We have to protect home, and that's it." The Celtics have won 8 straight games and have not lost in a calendar month. Their most recent defeat came in Boston during the second-round matchup with the Cleveland Cavaliers. So what do you think of the Celtics' journey? Were they better than other teams or more lucky than others? Anyway, good luck to the Celtics team. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it entertaining, then don't forget to hit that like button below. And if you want to stay updated with more great content like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel by clicking the red button and just ringing the notification bell so you never miss any future content from us. Your support means the world to us.